Welcome back to Black Skies Reviews, new mini-series for the Haslab G.I. Joe Sky Striker. In part 6, we're going to be taking a look at the fuselage and part of the cockpit. We're going to take a look at some of the issues I have with this, and we're going to have a couple surprises that some people don't even know about because it's not in the current instructions included with the Haslab Sky Striker. So join me and let's take a look at the fuselage in all of its glory and not glory. Okay, so I'm going to be holding this camera most of this because this is a very large piece. I have it on the flight stand, but let's start to take a look. Overall, we're going to take a look at the aesthetics first and some of the features. So here is the front of the jet. We have a lot of the painted on or tampoed decals that we used to have to put on ourselves. Very nice. Let's see here. About to kill my lamp. There we have the gun port that you can put a blast effect in if you would like. Nice. Going down the side here. Coming back around, you can see where the wings connect inside. Get that in some light. See how that's all done. Coming down the tail, we can see the Sky Striker. Here's where the real stabilizer wings, I believe they're called. Could be wrong. Here we have some of the more of the decals coming around the back. Go ahead and try to turn this around for us. There we go, get some light. You can see up inside there what that looks like. Just a rear camera piece here. It's a rubber material, like the piece that goes under the nose of the jet. Coming around this side, you can see some more of the details. It's very hard to keep the light going on such a big piece. Coming down the other side. It's the G.I. Joe beautiful logo. You have these all, I think these are supposed to be lights, but beautiful. There's the other gun. And then there's very, very cool. Okay. So here we're going to take a journey down the jet first and we're going to come back. There's a cockpit, a beautiful canopy. It's one of those beautiful tampons. See the gloss of the light. So that's a great finish. There's the lever for the wings. That's for the tail wings. Got an air brake, functional. So let's see if I can get this with one hand here. I'll do my very best not to break it because I try to keep my stuff in pristine condition, even though I like to open it. See that open? Pretty good. And watch this. Do you see that? That stays up by itself. It's a nice piece. I'm trying to use one hand. So it catches it. So that's really cool. Okay, let's see if we can get some light in here. There's the inner cockpit. See the mechanism there in the back. Here is the hole for the seats / blast effect for the back seat, and there's for the front. Here we can see maybe some of the actual sculpting inside. There you go. I went ahead and reset positioning on the camera. It's a sculpt worked inside. The light at a better angle, we can see that. And this front piece also comes off. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. There we go. So we can see the actual piece there. There's actually some paint there. It's really nice. Here's the other side of the cockpit and all the sculpting. It's the front. Pretty decent. If you're wondering, this is what this little piece of the front canopy looks like. And there's the inner part of that one. The tabs, most prone to be broken, so that's what we're looking at here. So I couldn't do it on camera, so what you want to do is you want to put this tab right here in first, then you pull back, and then you just squeeze a little bit, and then it'll tabs on each side, it just connects. And then we just pull down this canopy and connect it. Pretty decent. Keep moving down the jet. We do have two removable engine panels here and here. I'm going to take those off for you because I can't do it holding the camera. Okay, here you go. Those are off. They've painted a little bit of gray background, left some of the color of the jet for wiring and stuff. And they're just pretty much mirrored to each side. So you can see there. And this is what the panels look like. Pretty cool. It's coming down the back of the jet. Here is our new connection piece for our wings here and here. Hear that click. Pull out the wings when we attach them. Then we just simply close them like so. Continuing to the end of the jet on the top, so there's some type of air brake here, articulated up like so. So what that looks like. It's a camera piece, I believe. Very nice. Pretty solid. Here we have the jet flipped over. Here's another classic painted on / decal there. Pretty cool. Here is the hole for that front camera optics. As we spin the camera around, we have our very first set of holders for our missiles. And here we have some more of those very cool painted on features. They are very nice. Here we have our front engines. The intakes, probably more like, I should say. Here we have our very first front landing gear. You can start seeing some of the other options here, like here and here, for more of your missiles, bombs. And then here we have that hole, I believe, for that pin. You can add additional bombs if you really want to go to heavy load out on both sides. There, there. Here in the center, that's where you connect your stand. Coming down here, we have to put some more where the rail wheels are, here and there. I'm going to spin this around so you can see some more of the nice painted on or tampered decals there. And then here on the back we have something very interesting too. So I'm going to turn this around so I can have a better angle at it. So the most important pieces here, one is this tow hook. Very cool. So if you don't know what this is, this hook is designed for when the aircraft lands on an aircraft carrier like the USS Flag, for example. there should be 4 cables, steel cables, that the pilot needs to catch to help stop the plane, because they land at full power just in case they miss and have enough power to take off and try again. So that's pretty cool that they have that feature. But before you mess with that feature real quick, I want to show you something. Down here hidden, we have these little fins. You probably see them. One's right there, one's right there. I can't get them with one finger. Those look to be some kind of air brakes too. Let me go and pop those up. Okay, there they are, popped up. They don't go very far, but they do raise up. Here's the bottom of that camera, so some vents there. Now, what's important about this cable, this tail hook here, we need to pull this thing back, and the landing gear will come out like so. So here's a rear set of wheels. Here's our front. So if we can flip this thing over, there she is, sitting beautifully. Very nice. Awesome. Alright guys, back up on our flight stand. Let's to reveal some secrets that I don't think many collectors and recipients of the Sky Striker has caught on to. But right here, there's 3 panels, I believe, that comes off. Not sure if I can do this, but nope, with the camera in my hand, because it's quite hard. So I want to take those 3 panels off. I'll show them to you and show you what it looks like. Okay, here's all 3 panels removed, as you can see, of the Sky Striker. And we're wondering, what's that for? Here we go. And you can see more of the inner electronics and parts of the Sky Striker done in like a silver color. That's pretty cool. There's also a secret to this that not many people, I think, picked up on. Grab your ladder. See these little pieces right there? From best I can tell, these 2 pieces go on either one of these cylinders. I'm gonna put that on one, and I'll be right back. And there you go, the flight ladder for Ace and for Failsafe to climb into their seats. Pretty cool, right? Alright, if you ask cool, check out this next hidden feature. So here we are on the reverse side of the front beside the cockpit, and we're going to find another hidden panel with a very cool play feature. Can you find it? It's right there. The one thing bad about this is since we have the tampoed logo, you could take these on off too much, you're going to scratch those off if you get it with your fingernail or a tool. So be careful with that, if you care. But it's right there. You can see the little notch. I'm going to take that off and I'll be right back. Okay, here's our little piece. And there it is. You're probably, what in the world is that for? let me get my play feature and I'm going to show you. And here's my hidden feature. There you go. So this is where you're going to bring your fuel cards. Grab your nozzle and you're going to refuel your Sky Striker. I don't think I can do this with one hand. Let me put that in. Hold on a second. Okay, now I got that in. Let's do this. There it is. Your Sky Striker being refueled on your runway or your USS flag. What a great play feature. This thing is fully loaded with features. Very nice. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 removable panels with these 2 up top. Very cool. Then we have some stabilizers in the back that move. A lot of play feature here. Alright. So we went ahead and we did our reveals for these hidden panels, which is not on any of the instruction sheets. You're going to either catch it in other videos or here on Black Sky Reviews. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you love this little secret. So I'm going to go ahead and get these back on, and we're going to talk about my issues. The cons are coming up next. Now you're probably wondering, what could be wrong with this beautiful jet? And yes, it is a beautiful jet. Very beautiful. So, I have 2 issues. The major one is the very first one. So, it is going to be located under the Sky Striker. And it's going to be to the lack of tolerance in the front landing gear. See that? That will not stay up no matter how far you push in that tail hook. I'm sorry, there's actually 3 issues I have. I forgot about the other one. But you can see this. Won't stay. And the other issue is with the rear I can't speak today, rear wheels. So let me go pull these out. You're probably wondering, okay, what's wrong with these? They stayed upright. Watch this. So the panels are on like a spring mechanism like that. So they rub up against the inner tire. You see that? Both of those. So the landing gear is jacked. Best I can tell, a lot of other collectors are having issues with the front. I didn't see anybody talk about the back. But I could not cut all the reviews because there's probably a lot of them. Because I was trying to do my own ultimate review. So that is a major issue right there. So my third issue is Hasbro sucking everybody in and buying 5 of these things. Why? That'd be awesome if you could afford 5, right? No one knew we were going to get tampoed or painted on decals or aesthetics. Why is that a problem? Because they sent us the idea that you could buy 5 of these and you can make them whatever you want. It's not true. Just think about it already. The decals that are actually painted on can't be removed. So how are you going to make this? I don't know why you would, but how are you going to make this a Cobra Sky Striker, right? With G.I.JOE painted on, like right across the side of the jet. Sky Striker, all this other stuff is G.I.JOE. And what are you going to use to cover up that G.I.JOE logo? It's going to cover it and make it look good. Nothing. And then also, let me change the page. So my other promise, you buy 5 of these and you want You want one red one in black. You want a yellow and black, like the 30th anniversary, right? But you're pigeonholed into having the black and red on the front around the cockpit to the center of the jet. There's no way to, it's painted on. You don't even get decals if you're skilled enough to cover that perfectly up. These are all for the wings. There's no front piece that goes around the front of the actual Sky Striker. You get all that. I mean, so you have like, you can't even use the yellow ones because you have a, wouldn't even make any sense. To me at least. Does it make sense to you guys? Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Not seeing anything here. And then on top of that, you have the red and black. And then they give you these. If you want to put these on the wings. And then also, if you wanted to just do a normal Tomcat, like when they paid that licensing fees to this Northrop and Gunman, and you could use like these, Tomcat for your wings. And what was the other set up? These ones here. But like, you still got the G.I.JOE logo and everything else on there. You can't just have a straight out F-14 Tomcat. So that's some issues. What do you guys think? Well, that's all I got for you guys in this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comment. Let me know what you think about these issues. What you guys think about the fuselage and the cockpit. Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate that. Been working really hard on this miniseries. Could use the support. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next part.